thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asked for a present back like that. Hello everybody, my name is About21 Gaming here. Welcome back to another gaming video. Today we are back here on Cold Killer X. It's Cold Killer X. So today we're here for Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, Phoenix Wright, him freaking self, has been accused of murdering Doug Swallow. Now, we gotta prove him innocent. Can we do it? Let's see. So yeah, here it's Cold Killer X. We'll have himself apple juice soda as this goes on. Not too bad, actually. Objection! Yes, but even I got all of Cold Killer X in my apartment. Objection! Oh my god, I love this objection. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument can't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints were all over it. But what? Does these murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only amount to identify his killer as Mr. Phoenix Wright himself. Order in the car. Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence. Very well. The court will accept them into the record. That photo 2 added to the court record. Cold Killer X added to the court record. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. Broken? Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this? This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so he agreed to meet me at 245 behind the building. We talked for a bit, and then around 3 o'clock, we split up. Later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the past 2 or 3 days, but I lost a bottle of it around lunchtime the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different than the testimony you gave previously. Achoo! I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You'll forgive me if I say that I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. I'll believe you forgive me. Oh, sorry, I can't do a good Donald Trump voice. Mace, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't be telling me any more lies. Okay, let's go. Alright, so. What should I do, guys? Alright. Really? Okay, you know what? I want to talk more about this. Tell me stuff, Phoenix. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah, this he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. An alchemist, I see. I gotta admit, it was a little suspicioso. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run high voltage electricity. How fascinating. Sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details? Alright, now let's talk about the pharmacology department. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. This is the department using strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, and there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables. Yeah, there are electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cable run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. Alright, so, what do we do now? I really want to talk more about losing your bottles. Like, how you did it, like what the crap. The day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I'll eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Yuck, why did you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. Seems normal. I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met approximately at the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the crime scene for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. But what do you mean? I know it's too much work for a little girl. However, there is one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor. How the murder was carried out, of course, is how was the victim electrocuted. I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Well, that is, you are correct, Your Honor. So how exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? Like if somehow establish how it's done, you can still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. What shall we do? I think I want to establish the murder method. Your Honor. Yes, Miss Faye? I think that if we are able to piece together everything we heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive. Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their argument with evidence. Of course I know that. Actually, I'd totally forgotten about that. Now, Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. Well, it's fairly simple, obviously. Why soda? Alright, well, actually, kind of simple. If we look on Crime Photo 1, you can see that he was electrocuted by the wire. Like that! That's pretty close to death! I'd say this picture captures it quite well. But what? There's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in the show is the murder weapon? Well, it's kind of obvious. Right here, you see this banana? He's killed by a banana. Simple, just kidding. We all know. It's kind of obvious. If I can... You! Dang! You know what? Alright, let's go to the corner. Good. Good enough. Yeah! Well, naturally, it's right here. What is that? A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember, the testimony we've heard. The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. Because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. So that the high voltage cable. Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, I believe some praise is in order. Don't toy with me, old man. Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think what really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant. Achoo! That much is certainly true. Yes, that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish Mr. Wright as the murderer. You do? Well, what is it? It's fingerprints, you dingus. Fingerprints? You mean that the vent's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle? The second number board of the crime scene photo. You can see the victim is wearing a leather jacket. You may know leather holds fingerprints quite well. You mean? Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. Wait, hold on. If the fingerprints were on the chest area of the jacket, how do you fell over that way? Like on his chest? What? You like do a backflip? The palm print of the defendant's very own hand. But what? You only think one way Mr. Wright could allow the prints like that. Intent on murder. He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable. Alright, that's enough. I think we can conclude that there's no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us, we're done. But Mr. Grossberg, my hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. Oh my god. You are horrible. Jesus. No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright's innocent. Now further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Your Honor. At this time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case. Oh! You have something further to add, Miss Faye? Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? Someone told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... Okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye. No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you, and I'll represent you to the very end. We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need to say anything, you dingus. Wait a minute. Mr. Wright. I'll tell you what really happened. I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further... I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that the swallow is dead. That girl is sincere anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. What did you just say? Was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are. But please give me one more chance to explain. This time, I'll swear I tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Thank you. I still can't believe it. You really did push the victim. It feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake. Do the Harlem Shake! That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. Kabang! A little while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just laying there, dead. Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you push him, Mr. Ball fell back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that. A simple explanation indeed. At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling, but from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But, when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. That's true, even a doofus like him could have missed that. Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that'll prove it. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Alright, so I want to talk more about this loud noise you heard, Mr. Wright. It spooks. A loud noise? And what would say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what it was. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. What? I'll ask for more details. Let's go! That's right. That loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Aha! Could it have been? Yes, could have been. Hurry up and tell us, goddammit. I pushed it and dropped the umbrella he was holding. Ooh. He fell right on top of it, and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. Wow. Then again, I wish I had an enemy on kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? Well, I mean, of course it's important. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. The cheap umbrella is more than important, it's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer. The court agrees the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the umbrella to your testimony. Alright, after I fell on his shelf, he fell down to his cheap umbrella. So, you know what? I'll look at the crime photo again. The umbrella's nowhere near the body. What the crap, bro? Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Why did you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. Well, what do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, as he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No! Ooh. Order, order, order! The victim removed? Mr. Fang, the umbrella in the photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene, and was presented as evidence immediately. Umbrella. But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind. According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. I know this matter with the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but belonging to the smallest that remains, I cannot render final judgment. And then... yeah. However, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Here's testimony added to the court record. Well done, Mia. Mr. Payne, what the crap are you doing? You sound like a demented lawyer. Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems that I was expecting too much of a free ride. I was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid you don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess, you have another witness? Exactly. This witness testimony will be incontrovertible. Well, who is this witness? Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? You mean Dolly? I'm through, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. What? I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. You can't be serious! Mia, what do you mean by that? I think it's a good point to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hoffman. Court's now done to Santa Ana. April 11th, 11:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant's Lobby, number 3. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright, at least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy. You can't be serious about hiding such important facts. But the nice witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me, I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dahlia and I, we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm starting to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then, she took it off. Before she gave it to me, she said, I wanted to carry this. She gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy, I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Dahlia's present borrowed from Phoenix Wright. Well, anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asks for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne, 8 months ago, it would have happened to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... It's happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? What? There's a matter. What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. But Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there's some relationship between these two cases, right? Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Ooh. If you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg, I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid that you will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look at the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We better all get moving. Guess so. That recess, sir, seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. To be continued! So, anyways, fellas. We'll save, of course. So anyways, for the viewers, that's the end of tonight's episode of Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It shows you guys who are enjoying the series and do want to see more. Anyways, fellas, my name's Lambo. Thank you for watching. Good night, guys, and good.